Okay, so members, now we are going to see how do we now use the assumed mean to define or to calculate the assumed mean, and then how do we use also the OGIVE to find the numbers between given figures. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Okay, start with the table below shows heights of plants. Now we are measuring heights of plants in centimeters. These were heights. I think we said they are ungrouped. So this is ungrouped. Starting with a class of 70 to 72, construct a frequency table. Cutting the mean using the working mean of this, draw an OGIVE and use to estimate that. So now, start with, if they give you a starting class, the question is, how do they rate other classes? How do they rate it is, this class they are giving you in the question. First to get its class width. So how do you get the class width? You get this, the upper minus the lower, then plus 1. The class width is going to be now 3. So if we get the 3, it means that every class is going to be adding 3. So what do? To get the next class, add the 3 here. When I add the 3 on the 70, I will get 73. Then my 2, add the 3 here, we get 75. That's the next class. To get the next class, of course you see that your highest value is the 80. I think your highest value is going to be your highest value. The lowest of course is 70. So the lowest value is 70. So the lowest is 70. Then the highest is going to be, we'll look here. What is your highest value? Your highest value is going to be contained I think the highest value is going to be 81. 81, we have 81, and then is there anything else? No. I think that's it. 83 is the highest. 83 is the highest value. 83 is my highest value. So now it means that the first class should contain the lowest, then the last class, the highest, should contain this value. So now, from there, you see that to get the next class here, I add the 3 here because it's the class width. So if I add the 3 here, I'll get my 76. When I add the 3 here, I'll get 78. I've not multiplied the highest. So I add also 3 here. When I add 3 here, I get 79. When I add 3 here, I get 81. I've not accommodated this. To get this, I add the highest. I add now 3 here, I'll be having 82. When I add here, I'll be having 84. So instead I've accommodated the highest. I've already accommodated the lowest and I've accommodated the highest. So that's how I generate the classes. Now to get the frequency, we need to do what we call tallying. So these ones you cancel as we put. So we are going to cancel now together. 73 falls between this class, so I put a bar there. Then 77 is here. What you cancel is what you put. So 77 is in between here. Then 71 is here. 74 is between this and this. 80 is here. Put a stick there. Then 83 is here. Then 74 is here. Then my 78 is here in this class. Then 73 is in this class. Then 71 is here. 76 is in this class. 79 is in this class. 75 is in this class. Now when they are 5, you tally. This is what we call tallying. You tally them when they are 5, you tally like that. Then 78 is here. Then 73 is here. 75, now they are 75 is here. Then 72, you have to be so careful. That's 72. Then 74 My 74 is here, is in this class. Then 77 is here. Now there are 5 in turn. Then 78 is here. Then 70, my 70 is here. Then my 76 is here. Then 75 is here. Then 81 is here. Then 73 is here. Now there are 5. So that's how you put it. Now I've completed everything here. Now to get the frequency, you count. So you count this 1, 2, 3, 4. So the frequency here is 4. So we said when we tell there are 5. So 5 plus 5, that is 10. So these are 5 plus 2, 7. These are 3, and this is 1. Now when you add, this will be 14, this will be 21, 24, then 25. When you add the frequency, you get 25. Now to get the midpoints, I don't need to get the midpoints, you get this plus this divided by 2, you get this. But don't if you know the class unit, you don't need to do that again. Just add the class unit. When you add 3, I get 74. When you add 3, I get 77. When you add 3, I get 80. When you add 3, I get 83. Or this plus this, then divide by 2. That's the other way. Now, because we want the OGIVE on the geometric frequency app, we need the class boundaries. We could calculate the AF, the adjustment factor, what we are going to subtract from here, and we add it here. We get this plus minus this minus this, then divide by 2. We got 0.5. Subtract 0.5 here and add 0.5 here. Subtract 0.5 here and add 0.5 here. That's how you got that table. Then for the frequency, we say the first here is the first here. Then this plus this you get 14. This plus this you get 21. This plus this you get 24. Then this plus this you get 25. Then this time, because we are talking about the, I think that's all. Now, because they are giving us working mean is the same as assumed mean. They don't use assumed mean, they will say working mean. It means that now to handle the working mean, or the mean using the assumed mean, the formula is going to change from the other one we go to A, the assumed mean they are giving us for the working mean, plus summation FD, where this D is x minus A over summation F. So how do we get x? We are finished getting x. There are many points on these ones. Then f of d, how do we get d? This is given by x minus the assumed mean. Now the question gave us that using the working mean of 77, means that our a is 77. So my a is 77. So to get d, I get x minus a. So when I get this x minus this one, what I get is negative 76. When I get now this minus this, I get negative 3. This minus this, I get 0. This minus this, I get 3. This minus this, I get 6. Positive. So that's how you get that d. It's always x minus a. So now, after getting the d now, we need fd, meaning we are going to multiply our frequency with d. So 4 times this will get negative 24. Then this times this will get negative 30. This times 0 will get, then 3 times 3 will get 9. 1 times 6 will get that 6. Then when we add these ones, when we sum now, we need to sum them. When we add this plus this plus this plus this plus this, we get negative 9. So that's it. Then you can our mean is always A plus summation F from the summation F. So our A, the assumed mean they gave us in the question, was 77 there. Then plus this, we got negative this, divided by summation F, which is 25. And that's the answer we get. You put their units. This one now is in centimeters because we are dealing with heights in centimeters. So now they are telling us that draw an OGIVE and use it to estimate the number of plants whose height is between 74 and 80 centimeters. So now we said to draw an OGIVE, we use the class boundaries, the upper class boundaries, and then geometric frequency. So geometric frequency here, then the heights. The units that we put here are the units given in the question. So they are giving us the heights. That's why I'm having here heights. So after doing that now, we plot now. It's that 70, orange, this one, the first, this one is orange. It's better orange to put it here. It goes with nobody. Then 72.5 goes with the 4. That's why here it goes 72.5 is with the 4. Then 75.5 is with the 14. It sits with the 14 here. Then this is with the 21. We are plotting them with the geometric frequency. So I think we start it's with 21. This with 21. Then this one is with 24. 24. Then this, the last one is with 25. So this is 25. So me, I'm using the scale. For every 2 centimeters, I have 5. Meaning you need to know what its small square is having. So on the horizontal here, I'm going to start our width here is going to be 3. So here, every 2 centimeters have 10 small squares. So meaning that 10 small squares equal to 3. Meaning that each small square divided by 10 beside it is 0.3. Then the vertical, we start from here up here, there are 2 centimeters, but 2 centimeters are having 10 small squares. Meaning that every small square divided beside it is 0.5. We are going to see how they are helping us. Now, first of all, if I want to get the plants between 74 and 80, what I'm going to do first, I'm going to get the plants below 73. 74. What I get, I come and I measure out this figure, 74 here. What do we do? How can you easily get this figure? What you do, get the 74 and come and count with the small square. No horizontal has this. So those 74 small squares here are going to give me this. When I cut it now, I come and these are the plants now. These plants are 7.5 when I calculate them. How am I calculating? From here up to here, there are 5 small squares. But I get this 5, then plus what the 5 small squares are. So the 5 small squares, because here you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the 5 small squares, but I know what the small square is on the vertical, the 0.5. So getting this 5 times that, I'm getting that 7.5. When I come now to 80 centimeters, 80 centimeters is going to be here. Then I come, then I want to read off the plants that I have in 80 centimeters there. Even here, I'm reading, like I'm going up here, then when I reach this curve, I read off there. So the ones I read, these ones were 5 small squares. So I get 20, then plus the 5 small squares times what this small square represents on the vertical. So that's what I got, 22.5. Now the plants with 74 and 80 between, you get these ones minus these ones. So plants between 74 and 80 are going to be 15 plants. So that's it, members. Unless there is a question, you can leave it in the comment section. I wish you the best.